Hi everyone, it's Tom Lambot with Global Mac IT, and in this quick video, I want to show you how the pride you might have in being a jack of all trades in your practice is probably hurting you a lot more than helping. So in the last video, I shared the second data point out of four for a main concept I've called the hidden cost of wearing the IT hat. So I've got 4 data points in this white paper that help you calculate the real impact of having someone in your firm manage all of your technology needs. So in the last video, we discussed the second data point, which I call we'll just deal with it. Basically, people have an issue. They see you're busy and overwhelmed and behind on your work to begin with, so they say to themselves, it's not that big a deal, I'll just deal with it. They find a workaround and figure it out. Now, a workaround that takes just 5 minutes per day works out to 20 hours lost per year. So do the math. All of a sudden, the money that you're paying, you're saving by not paying a real IT provider might not seem like a big savings. So for today, the third data point that'll help you realize how much not having a great IT resource is costing your law firm is what I call the hobbyist principle. We've all heard this before. Jack of all trades, master of none. As cliche as it is, it's so true. When an attorney is taking care of IT themselves, they're always going to be a hobbyist and hence never be able to develop mastery. In most cases, if you think about it, how do things usually work out when your clients might choose to self-represent, via practicing Google Law or going to LegalZoom to set up their, C corporation, for example? I'm going to go out on a limb and make an assumption here that these often end up being cleanup jobs, where it might have taken you half the time or half of the effort if they had come to you right from the get-go. Now, why is that? Because you have developed mastery in your domain over the years, which allows you to assimilate all the details and think of all the possible different angles. A greener associate does not have the insight and experience that a seasoned attorney has. And developing this level of mastery takes years. There's no shortcut. And one of the biggest benefits to your clients is that all the things they don't know, you're able to think of without even trying. Okay, so the same here applies to IT. You're never going to be able to develop mastery in IT when it's only one of the many roles that you're responsible for. Almost every time we meet a client, they have a long list of things they have wanted to do for years, but never been able to because they don't have the resource, the capacity. It's not a big enough fire, and so they're dealing with something else. So the cost of being a hobbyist with your IT can be massive. The things you don't know is extensive. For example, having a data breach occur because you thought you were safe because you're using Macs, and since it wouldn't happen to you because you're too small. Now, an incident like that would cost your law firm tens upon tens of thousands of dollars, not to mention all the other effects that would happen. Being a hobbyist can cause hours or days of downtime for your firm with an issue that might have been easily prevented with proactive maintenance. It could cost you all your client data because let's say you set up a backup 9 months ago that, it's automatic, it's all good, but then you don't realize when you need it that it stopped working 5 months ago. Now, hobbies are a lot of fun. And I started by being a Mac hobbyist. That's how I got into this business. But I wouldn't choose to be a hobbyist in something that can have a huge financial impact on your business and your personal life. If I needed a complete kitchen remodel in my house, I'm going to hire a contractor, not a hobbyist. You do the same. Too many things that could go wrong. Electrical, plumbing, cabinetry, all these different little things that a hobbyist could easily overlook. Now, most people use a tax accountant because they're required to stay up to date with the current tax law. They know what questions to ask and how to maximize their deductions, right? TurboTax can't do the same thing that someone with advanced tax needs, right? You don't want a tax hobbyist taking care of your taxes, nor should you attempt to try to do them on your own unless that's your field of law. Now, you want to have someone who has developed a mastery in tax law that you can count on. The growth-minded attorney needs to surround herself with experts and build a team of superstar advisors. Okay? If you want a hobby, pick cooking, fishing, golf, but leave the things that have a big impact upon your firm's success and profitability to the experts. So that's the third data point that are going to help you quantify the hidden costs of wearing the IT hat. I'm going to touch on the fourth and final point next week, which I call the ROI in IT. So if you like these ideas we've been talking about, you might like my book I've written. It's called Legal Boost, Big Profits Through an IT Transformation. There's a handful of different strategies on how you can shift your thinking about technology and how you can change the ways that you manage it within your law firm. So if you'd like that, we'd like to send you a hard copy in the mail for free. You can request that by going to globalmacit.com/boost. That's BOOST. That's it for today's video. I hope you loved it. If you did like it, what I'd love for you to do is click the like button. That's going to let other people about the work and the videos that we're doing here. Thank you, and until next time, bye.